It's in the game.
EA Sports is in the game! Sports, team,
Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. It's the Purdue Boilermakers and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Wants to throw one first. Unloads to the right. Perfect timing on that throw and catch. Kept it in bounds for the big completion. The Boilermakers want to move quickly.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw again. They'll open it up early. Turns out it's Gibson. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right side, it's Owens. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man in the middle.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Going downfield for the big play. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Back to throw, it's Beck. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. On the ground, it's Hansen. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Man, that D tackle is cat quick. He exploded out of his three-point stance, got immediately into the backfield, and he was able to get that tackle for loss.
Out wide left, it's Howard. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Snaps it and he has to have it. Big man has it, it's a first down and more. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. Fresh set of downs going up top. Hit as he throws. Complete to the right. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. They'll run it. It's Hansen. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Might as well run him again.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. Timeout called by Purdue. It's their second. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Got to make the play on fourth. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. The handoff. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. Runs through a man. He might have space. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. From their own 23, it'll be first and 10. Again, running right, it's Gibson. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Owens. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Looking for that first down on third and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Townsend. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Boilermakers are in the hurry-up.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got...
It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapped around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Look out! Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Right side, it's Peoples. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39, it's 3rd and short. Trying to slip through and pick it up. They've got it inside the 30, they'll mark it at the 28, it's first down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the middle. Right on the money. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Second down to the air. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide-out level noise. Here comes the heat. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. On the return. Slips through the line. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Back to pass. It's Beck. Finds the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeps it moving. It's Hansen. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Between the hashes, it's Howard. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. They're all over him. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Second and long here. Motion from the wideout. This time he's got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Nittany Lions are threatening on 1st and goal. Big guy smells it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. They put the brakes on it.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Dropping back, it's Beck. Fires into the end zone. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. They'll run it. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pulls it. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run pitch by this defense. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to get started. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it. Oh, it's a fumble! Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll over. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Oh, he's got some space. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Still 2nd down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Nittany Lions will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Beck. He'll be thinking about that one, almost an interception. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because...
Makes the grab in their space. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their...
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Penn State. Effective effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Holly, what update do you have for
Hey guys, here on the Purdue sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Quarterback keep. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's going to run it. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Looks it in. He gets a block. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, here on the Penn State sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Motion from the back. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. Long way to go on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Hauls it in. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fires to the right. It's complete. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. And the Boilermakers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Sells to run, looking to pass. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Absolutely center cut. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. They got a lot done through the air in the 1st half, and they might need even more production here in the 2nd.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to fire deep. Makes the catch down the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Drops back on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Down in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get in an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Selling the fake. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, it's Beck. He's got him wide open. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Howard. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They want to throw it. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Nittany Lions trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Touchdown, Penn State! The offense cashing it in on that drive. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got his man. Turning it on. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Finds a man in the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Boilermakers want to pick up the tempo.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Pulls it on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Throwing right. Big hit. Knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. As we check in with Holly.
Hey guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. Guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. To throw, it's Beck. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Makes a connection. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. He's got it on the right. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He's changing the play. They'll throw on 3rd and short. The quick out. Rams him with the stiff arm. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Nittany Lions are marching down the field. Quick give. It's Hansen. Crosses the 10. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off. I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation, drop back, you don't see it right away, tuck it and get positive yards, make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB. Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the stomping has commenced. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. They marched 78 yards down the field, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Rush is on. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that 1st down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. Quarterback empties his backfield. Motion from the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The unproductive 1st down completion now brings up 2nd and long. To the air, it's Becht. He'll take a shot. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got it down the middle. No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's fourth down from the 22. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Got it in the middle. It's Townsend. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll move the wide receiver. Hand off Gibson, working left. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Lets it fly. It's picked off, and that's number 10. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Past the 6. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
On the run, fires downfield. It's caught. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Becht. Escapes the pressure to his right. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo.
Fires deep toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
They were really starting to put a drive together. But after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. There he goes! Knocks him down a couple of yards short of the marker. And how about this free safety showing those tackling skills and forcing a 4th down? Snaps on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 1st. Turns it upfield. Looking for the end zone. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Powers forward. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Penn State. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Here's Gibson one more time. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And the Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Nestles it in at the 35. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Busts through behind his pad. Can they catch him? And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Caught over the middle, it's Gibson. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to get the first through the air. Lets it fly. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical. They were faster, and it showed today.